Hi Pisces, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop here, and this is your tarot reading for the month of September. As I begin all the readings, I always say, please understand that this is a generic reading for Pisces. If it doesn't make sense, if it doesn't make sense for you, then also try your moon and or your rising. And the reason for that is because sometimes we operate energetically from our sun, sometimes from our moon, and sometimes from our rising. So it's important to check out all three. You'll know straight away as I start talking, you'll go, that's just not making any sense for me. Then check out those as well, because there may be a message for them. And the cards find a way to tell you what they need to tell you. So, okay, right. I'm going to take one oracle card and 6 tarot cards, but I'll start with the oracle. And this is for Pisces for the month of September. This little guy's been helping me today. Haven't you, beauty? Let me just get myself in the zone again. There we are. I'm back there. Pisces, September, Pisces. Oh, I also wanted to say this, I do keep forget to say this, that we're going through quite an odd time energetically, planetary wise. A lot of planets are in reverse, and what that means, without messing around, is that we're going up over old ground, and it's Venus is in retrograde as well, which means that Venus is the planet about everything that we desire, want, wish, are attracted to, think is beautiful, ourselves, our partners, etc. It's that kind of Venus is also the goddess of love. So we're going up over old ground, and we're like kind of like revisiting what it is that we want and we desire. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on planetary wise, plus Mercury retrograde. Oh my lord. So you must be careful what you say. Things that you say could be misconstrued. So it's a tricky time. It's a tricky time. Head down, crack on. That's what we need to do. Right. So Peacekeeper is saying, let go of the need to be right. So obviously something's about to crop up in the middle of September, or in the month where you might get yourself a bit upset about it. So do you remember I said to you that Venus is doing that? So it could be that you are literally going over old ground, and maybe your expectations of one other person may be something you would like, but actually it's not. Let's see. I'm just talking because that's what's coming through. Let's see if it's right. Okay. Pisces, September. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll pop this to one side. If I need a clarifier, then I will pull it. Okie dokie. It's quite a big one, this one, because you've got 2 major arcanas. So the first is about changing, about massive change. It almost feels like, the end of one thing and the beginning of another. It's like things become almost unrecognizable because they go through so much of a period of change. It's what they call like a transformation. So you've got transformation in your relationship. Okay. There's a transformation in your relationship that brings a new feeling. And I'm going to pop that to one side because I think that that's relevant to why there is this issue here. It feels as if it's to do with money, for starters. It's about how you earn your money, the fact that you need to take care of responsibility, and it's about getting the balance right. So it feels as if you're, the situation in September is about, you need to let go of this. It's about to go through a transformation in your relationship, and you begin to feel differently about it. And that's because maybe you've been doing it all. It suggests here that you need to get the balance right, or maybe, it's about actually, even though it says let go of the need to be right, that's more about a verbal point of view. That's about the fact that actually, I tend to be quite direct. So this reading is about somebody who feels that they need to be right, that actually there's been injustice here. You're doing it all and the other person isn't pulling their weight. Can I just say that? That's how it feels. It could be at work, it could be at home. But it's somebody's not pulling their weight. It does feel like it's at home, doesn't it? Because we've got the love there. So maybe you're doing it all and actually you're not really getting the support that you feel you should do. Why are you doing it all? That kind of injustice side of things. And actually it causes a little bit of a blow up, if you like, really, like a transformation. So there's a bit of a change in circumstance, change in the situation here. But it does move on to, this is really lovely, because once that's happened, once you've had that change, that dramatic change in your, but I'm not prepared to do it on my own anymore. I need support from you. I can't do all this financial responsibility and all this sort of stuff on myself. Why is it always down to me? That sort of thing's going on at the beginning of the month. And actually, it can even be, you know, we even take it down to, it can be at such a level that it's at home when you're still young and you're at home with your parents. It can, well, not that it'd be teenage or at college or university or something, where actually, you know, things need to change, because I don't feel as if there's any kind of like, this could be a parent where you're at each other's head, there's a bit of a loggerhead situation there, and then things change and it moves on to peaceful times, okay? But that's because this peace and this balance and all these sorts of things come because you let go of the need to be right. So you are right. I'm saying to you, you are right. I know you're right because I can feel it. It is unjust. It is unbalanced. You seem to be doing it all, because it's all about balance. But actually, as a result of letting go of the need to be right and just accepting, say your piece and move on, then actually you move into a situation where you start to reap the rewards, because this is the master craftsman. You start to be able to reap the rewards, and actually you're able to save for your own money, and you get the balance right. So are you paying everything? That feels like that kind of thing, you know? Maybe you need to put a stop to it, because then you're able to start taking care of yourself financially. That sort of reading this is. If it doesn't resonate with you, then please also check out your rising and or your moon, because it might be you're operating from that at the moment. But that is the reading that I'm getting through on these cards for Pisces. So I hope that's made sense, and I hope that that's helped. And thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye.